Hi everyone, welcome to Community Impact. I'm Reena Augustine, the founder of Red Carpet Multicultural Fashion Show, bringing different cultures together. The reason why we are doing these shows is to bring to you the stories of the people who are making a difference in the community. And I have the privilege of interviewing this gorgeous Athena Hardani. Hi,
Thank you
Athena.
so much. I'm good, thank you. And you?
I am very good. When I asked you, would you be interested in coming here? And you said absolutely. And your story is mesmerizing, Athena. So, Athena, how long you been in Australia for?
For 6 years, 2015.
2015.
5 years.
And and how old were you when you migrated?
I was 15 years old.
15
but
years old.
in Indonesia, when we came from Iran, I was 10 years old.
Okay.
So I was in Indonesia for 4 years.
4 years you were in Indonesia. So, Athena, you were studied over here in Australia?
Yes,
What did
I
you study?
went to Urunga State High School.
Yeah.
I studied drama, English, maths. Goodness. There's something in music, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
and diploma of business.
Diploma of Business, wow. Because I follow you on Instagram and I see you're singing. So what made you choose that?
So my mom had an opera voice, and she really had a passion to sing when she was in Iran. But the problem in Iran, you cannot really sing, and if you sing, you will go to the jail, and you wouldn't have a good life. So in Iran, the people that sing, they go in under the ground to actually sing. You know, like those studios, and it's just so bad. They don't let Iranian people have freedom to sing. You know, I think music is showing people what is in you, or like a message.
Message.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Yeah.
So you do opera singing?
I'm opera singer. So my mom was an opera singer. She was singing at home, but couldn't sing outside. And I think I got her voice.
Yeah, wow, you're blessed. So I invited you, Athena, because I saw your story online, and I was like, okay, if I can share your story to the world, and still you being going through so much, and you're such a strong woman, and you're just 20. I would like to share your story to the viewers and say that if Athena can do it, everybody can do it. So your migration from Iran to Indonesia, do you remember?
Yes, so we came to Dubai first for a few days, and then we went to Dubai, and we wanted to go with the boat to go to the ocean. And after a week, someone just came to my place and said, "Get ready, 5 minutes, done." We went there, and they took us with a small, like a bus, and then they took us as a big bus, and that bus did not have any bathroom or anything, no water, no food for a day. So from like around 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. you couldn't go bathroom, you couldn't eat, you couldn't do anything. You were stuck in that bus, and it was moving all the way. And they took us to the ocean. After that, they took us out and took us with a small boat, and then we went to the big boat, and it was very scary for me.
Yeah, you were 10?
I was 10, I
Yeah.
was very scared. And after that, it was around 6 or 7 a.m. the boat got sank because of people was smoking. So because of that, I really hate when people smoke, because it would remind me of how my mom and my sister died, and the other people that died as well. So it was raining one side, and the other side wasn't raining because it was covering it, the water and things. So people decided to go to smoke same time, and it just got sank. Yeah,
To the one side.
to the one side that people were smoking. Yeah.
So then how did you and your father?
Yeah, my father. So my father was a very strong man, like in Iran. He was karate, taekwondo, and I don't know the English name, but like those with the woods and things like that.
Yeah.
So he was very fit. Me, when I was in year around 6, they teach me how to swim, and my sister was a year younger than me, so she couldn't learn how to swim.
Wow.
So I knew how to swim, and Yeah.
So you were under the water.
I was underwater, so the boat was half in the water and half out. But the boat was like going like the upside was going down, and then you have to swim back to go up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must be traumatizing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you couldn't find mom and sister.
So my mom took me to the bathroom, and I opened the door, and I look at the bathroom, and it was so shocking because I never saw that kind of bathroom. It was just two woods, and the under you could see the water, and I was like, oh my god, am I going to like go in the water?
Water, yeah.
So it was very sort of like funny and sort of like dirty as well, because you know, when everything came up, the water just came up, and my mom had to go change me and things like that, and I was like crying. So after that, it was few hours. My mom wanted to go to the bathroom, and I was sleeping, and my sister was sleeping this side. And my dad took my mom to the bathroom, and after that the water just came up, and I was just hearing voices like, Alhamdulillah, oh my god, this like, you know, like scary voices. And I just got up, and the water was already, and my sister was already gone. And what I saw, it was like a light that I saw, and I knew that I could like just swim to that place. And I came up, and I was looking at people, dead babies and things like that. And I was like, this is a dream. So I was biting myself, pinching myself, and shouting so I can get up from the dream. And I didn't. And it was very scary. I thought, okay, any second shark will come, fish will come, and I will be gone. But I had that little hope. I thought that I will find my mom, my dad, or my sister. But I couldn't. After 20 minutes, my dad said, Athena, Athena. And I was like, I'm here. And so I found my dad. And then I was very, you know, happy that I could find him. And maybe me and him could be alive. So it was cold for a bit. The water was very cold. And I told my dad, can you please put me a bit upper? Like, it was water, but you could see it, and the water was like this much. To your knees. And after a while, the sun gone, and it was a bit colder with the wind. So I said, I will be coming in the water. And then it was just this much, my dad's hand and my hand, to catch, to bring me down to the water, and I didn't see him. The wave just hit us. Oh my God. And after that, I saw a big, small boat that just came there. We were very lucky because there were lots of fish over there, and usually fishermen come for when there is birds in there. After that, I saw that, I swam to it, and I got into it, but he was running away because he knew that if everyone get to his boat
will sink.
His boat will sink as well. So after that, we went to the Indonesia. They took us Indonesia.
And Dad was with you?
No, my dad was in the boat because he couldn't swim. He was just strong.
Oh.
Yeah. And when I went to Indonesia, I told them that my dad is in there, people are alive in there, we need to go save them. They didn't do anything. And
they didn't?
No. After 3 days, they went there, and they were like just 13. They were 14. But after an hour, someone died because he was very hungry, and he actually was very rich. He had lots of business and things like that. His, I think his uncle, someone said that to my dad. I don't exactly remember, but he was very rich. And he said that I was going to go under the water, get, what do you call it, just food and things like that. But everyone said that if you go down there, you would not come back up. And he said, no, I will try. And he didn't come back. So it was 13 people.
So he went down to grab food under the water.
Yeah, but obviously there is no any food. But because they were in there for 3 days, they were losing their mind.
Food.
You know, and the salt and the skin was burning. So obviously he was losing his mind to something like that.
Because they had no choice. They had to go down, find somewhere. They know where the food was. So out of that 14 people, 13 people left, one was your father?
So after that 13, my dad was in there. And So this is what's happened. My uncle came from Iran, so the news was everywhere in Iran, and my auntie saw that news, and she called my uncle, and they came to Australia straight away after 2 days. And then they were there to take me to Iran, back Iran, because they thought everyone is, died.
Yeah.
And after that, I was going. I remember I was like taking my suit and everything, and I was crying. I was like, I don't want to go Iran. I want to see I was 10 years old. I thought that my mom was alive, my father and my sister.
Yeah.
And then someone just ran to me. Said, Athena, your dad. I saw your dad name. He's alive. So I was like, yes, I'm so happy.
Oh, Athena.
Yeah.
That would have been such a relief for you.
But when he came, I couldn't recognize him because of the ocean and the cuts that he had, the skin that,
Wow. But he was happy to see you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys met in Indonesia, and then when did you come to Australia?
So my dad said we need to be going with being a refugee and things like that.
Yeah.
And after that, 4 years, we decided, they decided to take us to Australia. We got refugees and things like that. So after 4 years, 2015, we came to Australia.
Yeah. So your uncle who came over there to take you, they flew back to Iran?
They went back to Iran.
Yeah, to Iran. Wow. And how's your journey here in Australia?
It's very fantastic. I remember that my uncle that time said to my dad, let's go back to Iran. You guys need to go back to Iran. And my dad, this is when I don't going to forget it. Sorry. I'm not going to forget it. And it was that my dad said, my mom, my wife, and my daughter died, and I would never go back. I need to keep going, because this is what Amira, my mom name, want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Goosebumps. That is... And your dad gave you an amazing life here in Australia. Yeah. Wow. So you live with your dad?
No, my dad lives in Sunshine Coast.
Yeah.
And I live in Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that you can sing, Athena?
I realized, okay, this is a funny story as well. So I was in Indonesia, and we were in, not even refugees yet, like very beginning. And I was 10 years old. And I was washing the dishes and singing. And someone was asleep. It was a guy. And he knew about art stuff. And he came. He was like, was that you? I was like, what was me? Singing. I was like, yeah, I was singing. He was like, you have an opera voice. You could be a famous and things like that. You could, go to, Australia Got Talent when you went to Australia, or America Got Talent when you went to America, because we didn't know which
country you're going to land up. Yeah,
land up. And I was like, I thought everyone sing like that. He was like, no. So that was the funny part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There are some times, like the talents that we have, we think everybody possesses it.
Yeah.
Unless and until the third person recognizes and says that, hey, no, you are unique, right? So where from, if you know what you're good at? So what are you're working towards getting into?
Yeah, so from my Instagram, I starting to post videos of me singing, pop, maybe some rap. I don't know, but I can sing rap as well, and opera and jazz as well. Yeah.
Oh wow! So you learned it?
Just myself. I learned it myself.
Myself. And do you play any instruments?
No.
No?
But I love to play piano. I do have piano at my place.
Yeah.
Not the fancy one, but...
Yeah, but you know how to play it. Oh, wow.
And just a bit of it.
Yeah, just a bit is enough to start.
So when I was in Yeronga State High School, my drama teacher always believed in me. And she sent my, voice and things like that to Opera Queensland. And they said, oh my God, we should... I want to give her a scholarship. And we can start it tomorrow, and we can send a teacher from Opera Queensland, actual Opera Queensland person going to come, and she know like opera for half of her year.
Wow.
Yeah. So every week on morning 7 to 8:45, she will like teach me opera and things like that. And it was very fun from year 11 to year 12, so 2 years.
You got a scholarship?
Yeah, from Smith family.
Athena, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. I always say that Australia is the land of opportunity. If you have the talent, you know, Australians definitely boost us and give us the opportunity like you got the scholarship.
Thank you.
Right, right. So you are now on Instagram, Facebook, and where else?
And Instagram, Facebook, and I want to make a Facebook page.
Yes.
But I will not make it now until I actually get more followers in Instagram. So
Yes, yes. I love TikTok. What is your view on TikToks?
TikTok is where you can be famous, like where you can get your talent show to people. Yeah,
That's
I knew a few people that actually started from TikTok, not in Instagram, and they got famous in 3 months.
That's right.
And they have now, you know.
Yeah, TikTok is a platform where, yeah, as you said, that if you have the talent, of course, you can showcase, do it, and get, and you know, there are many people who found their talent over there. So yeah, try TikTok. Athena, if there's one thing that you would like to tell our youngsters to believe in, what would that be?
You guys heard my story, like how hard was it? I just want to say that, you know, just keep going, just by day and day, just one day and one day. Don't think about what's going to happen in 10 days, not a year, 10 days. If you go one day, you will realize that you got everything and you're going to keep going, and time will fix everything.
Wow.
If you have any pains.
Thank you for sharing that, Athena. Pleasure having you, Athena, in our show. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me too.
Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Athena Hardani, a beautiful, amazing youngster. Watch out, future is bright with you in here in Australia. Thank you, Athena.
Thank you so much.